Hi, Earth signs. Hi, fire signs. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your energy together and see what is going on with you all. Welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advised if you have little ones around. I look at a lot of criminal activity, and it gets to be real sharp energy at times. And so I read a lot differently than a lot of people. And so you'll just have to learn me as we go. I do incorporate the scripture. It's found in the tarot. I don't want to know anything outside of the word of the Most High and how we need to show up in a situation so God gets full reign. Here on this platform, I respect our Creator who gave us life. And so anyway, he's magnificent. He knows everything. And if you don't care about the Creator, then I'm not going to be your channel. Thanks for checking me out. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm taking overall energy here for you all. And then we're going to break down the tarot here in this reading. So Yehovah Elohim, you know everything. You've already went before us, prepared the way. You're going to make every crooked place straight. We believe it. And you know what needs to be said. Help me to interpret what I need to for this energy here. And I just get out of the way and let you speak. We have the toil and labor. Something could have happened on Labor Day as well. It's amazing because I didn't know Labor Day was the other day, and that card kept coming out. And it's amazing how the Most High will just literally just bring something out. But anyway, something about just work in general could be here. We also have an orange ice pop. So the color orange is being addressed specifically. That's your sacral chakra. It can go back to caution with the color of orange. Something cold could be here going on at work as well. Something with your kids here, or maybe you just like orange popsicles. I don't know. There could be some type of a sexual matter at work as well, since your sacral chakra goes here. Your appetite and your thyroid also goes back to the orange energy as well. Then we have adultery situations that are coming out here. So something with this energy is here. So there's a sexual matter out here for sure. We have the lady coming out. This could be a positive or a negative person. She could represent somebody older or younger. She tells you to use your intuition when she does come out. The letter A is appearing here, and the 38 is also here. And then we have the milady. This is a mental illness, a physical illness, a spiritual illness, an emotional illness. It's also a recovery of something for some people. If you're able to recover something, then so be it. These are the energies over the top of this reading. The number 29 is also here. So 38 and 29 and the letter A is what's featured here over the top of this. If we get any other letters, I will not pull them out, just to establish that before we get started. I will take any letters and numbers, and you can do whatever you want to break those numbers down for dates, times, years. You can combine them all together, or whatever you got to do with it. I don't know how far you go with the readings that way, but the Most High is able to bring clues out. Also, adultery goes back to the 7th commandment of the Most High God, so the number 7 is also here. 7 is a completion of something as well. Show me earth and fire. Earth and fire. It's a judgment here on something. Okay. There's way too many that came out here. We have the 4 swords and the 10 of pentacles. If something's over around something that's been horrific, then so be it. We do know that there's something to do with somebody's health. I just did a general reading over on another platform, and the bad health came out, and the coffin was there. The 4 swords can be a death of a person, a death of an idea as well. It's also resting after a broken heart, and the 10 of Pentacles is some type of a commitment, but for some of y'all, there's an adultery situation going on. Not everybody's done with the adultery, but you could be indirectly connected with whatever this is. It could be your friend caught up in it, or a family member. whatever that is. Adultery can be spiritual adultery, also being cheated on. Not a sexual, for some of y'all it is a sexual matter out here, but we live in an adulterous world as well. So we want to look at it in a very wide range of looking at things. People just committing adultery against God Almighty himself. Okay, so take it as it applies. This is a commitment, though, and there's also large sums of money around some matter, okay? And there has been some premeditation around something going on. If you're thinking about getting into an adulterous affair, folks, this stuff comes with a lot of demonic stuff with it. But the Most High says thou shalt not do it, but if you do, he ain't going to stand in your way. You're going to have to bear the sword, because the sword does come after you with that stuff. The Queen of Swords is here. The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Three of Swords is here. And the Two of Pentacles. So again, a secret physical exchanging. The 8 is appearing here, which is secret sex, money, property, things like that. I feel like something's going on at work because the toil and labor is here. And there, the 7 swords, 8 swords. Somebody's in their mind about it. 8 swords is I'm stuck. If something horrific has come out of a nonsense, somebody was caught up in an adulterous affair and somebody else took revenge on something, it was premeditated. They faced jail here. If there's heartbreak because of this, then there's authority out here really big. Somebody's ex, if you've moved on from something and you've made something right, but somebody still held on to something as well and went crazy over a matter, then for some of you all, that's here. The Most High said last night he was going to make somebody's ex to move on. They're leaving, however it's going to take place. Somebody's making a decision here. There are definitely third parties out here around something going on with your energy, and the truth is out here about something, being very clear. There's 9 swords, which is anxiety, which is mental stuff out here. Somebody got a malady on them. They went nuts over something. The 8 of wands at the bottom of the deck, which is Cupid's arrows, fast-moving communication. It's those of you who are dealing with a death matter in this stuff. There's an investigation around it that's heartbreaking on something that's taking place, and somebody's been back and forth and making some type of a decision on some communication, whether to jump in an adulterous affair or to have the communication and coming clean about being in something like that as well. It's heartbreaking. And for others who've already went through that, somebody did a physical exchange and some death matter or premeditation for some ordeal is here. Then there's some type of communication coming. Somebody's clear on something going on out here with this energy. Hurtful is here. It is here. The 3 of Swords is here. Someone's hand is being forced in the matter. A powerful ruler is also, again, a boss figure, whatever that represents, take it as it must be. An ending is here on this ordeal. Okay, well, there's a judgment going on. There's some type of a judgment going on. Somebody's been back and forth about whatever this is at work. Whatever has taken place, somebody's just been cold as ice. There's a caution around some nonsense because something's just been so very hurtful. But somebody's going to communicate about this hurtful thing. It's coming out, folks. There's an ending to it. For some of you all, if there's something going on at work, there's somebody getting fired. You may make really good money, but if there was something that just in general was secretly physically exchanged or is being exchanged at work, the truth is out here on whatever that is. Somebody could be losing their job with this. A painter is involved in something, and gold. Well, we have large sums of money attached to something out here with this death matter. Okay? Fired at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, for some of you all, there's just somebody's found out about something going on at work. And there's some caution around the ordeal. Somebody just cheating in general on something at work. Okay? Anyway, show us some more information. The Most High said today on one of my other platforms that some people just needed to trust there was a strong, powerful force that was at work, and a positive outcome for those of you who are making something right, even if you were caught up in something or you're just involved somehow and it's just like, oh my God, energy around you. The Most High is going to make sure even though it's hurtful, an ending's happening out of a matter that's got a clarity to a situation. If this is a same-sex issue with feminine energy specifically being shown out here, it doesn't have to be feminine, it could be either or. But I had real heavy feminine energy coming out on the Instagram reading. Then there's something about a same-sex issue out there going on somewhere. That won't be for everybody, but it is here. It says, and God, Elohim, has made them male and female and blessed them. And Elohim said unto them, you be fruitful, you multiply, you replenish the earth. Okay, so that would imply some type of a same-sex issue around those of you who are dealing with sexual matters. That goes back to confusion. We talk about it on the channel all the time. It's safe for somebody to love out here. It's mutual and it's truthful. And so if this is past energy, somebody's already moved through something, your ex is out here, it's mutual between you and the opposite sex, and somebody's having some cow about a matter, then the Most High is saying that it is safe for somebody to love, and it's known either between you and that other person, whether it just be energetically or you've already had the conversation, whatever's happened that's been heartbreaking out of an ordeal. There's a love situation out here just in general. However, something's going down with the matter. There's an ending to it, to something. There is a friend that is involved or was involved in some matter out here. A pool player. Something could happen while you were playing pool or you just like pool. Something about a day at the spa. You could work for a spa. You could be getting fired. Something happened there. I don't know. A shovel. Garden tools. Okay, well, somebody's either buried money or something of value. There's gold. There's a lot of it. Or a person is valuable as well. And there's been death matters, or you're just a gardener. I don't know. Something about shovel and garden tools are out here attached to this energy. Bottom line, whatever you're going through, guys, it's over. Somebody's hands being forced in some matter. Somebody knows the information with clarity. You got 3. You have the letter G, which also looks like the X. Somebody's X is here than they are. This is a gift. Somebody left a gift. Somebody's done something around that gift. It was reciprocated around something, then it was. This is a possible betrayal. It's out here. Definitely an adultery energy has been around something. This is also bad karma coming for somebody who's undeserving of something out here that's taken place. It's been very hurtful. The letter T, this is hitting the target. This is also a victory rune. It also talks about somebody who's had revenge and stuff like that on them. So it's definitely out here. They went crazy over the ordeal. Also the torch, the K under the C, which is the justice card. And it looks like a V. This has been a misunderstanding also for some of y'all's cases, and whoever's got mixed up in a matter. It's heartbreaking, things that have come out of just some misunderstanding. But it is a forgiveness. For some people, there is a recovery out here on something that's taken place, and if somebody's having to leave in this hurtful thing, you will be able to rebuild something here. This is a justice assured somewhere. So whoever the rulership is going to, just fire a situation and get something done and force somebody's hand. Then there is justice going to come out of a matter that's taken place. There could also be a fire situation around an ordeal, since that's the torch. But it's the Ace of Wands, which the Ace of Wands would also take you back to sexual matters. It's real big here around something. Whether it was between same sex or not, there is definitely something sexual that has been affected by whatever this has been, and it's affected somebody's job for some people's cases. So, and the truth is out here on it. That's what come out. Shalom.